Hey guys, my name is Bando. This is Breakfast Bando, the Eldari Corsair Showcase, the Ballad of the Sky Serpents. It's pronounced Eldar, buddy. You should know it, you created them. Paulie Wallace is well known in the 40k community for his love of the Drakari, or the Dark Eldar as we call them. They were his very first army back when they debuted in 1998 as the Dark Eldar. That's 3rd edition, where they were in the starter set alongside the Black Templars, and they were very spiky models, and I stabbed my fingers a lot. He's been a keen kit basher, and he's now expanding his talents to the other Eldar rogues, the Corsairs, using as many of the new Eldar kits as possible. Let's take a look, because Eldar Corsairs is something I've definitely been starting to get interested in. So he's got his Bale Strike Sky Bandits, which are the Eldari swooping hawks. And he uses them as Drakari Scourges. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't mind proxying, I don't mind kit bashing, I don't mind running one unit as another, as long as people know and it's clear that they're not what they, originally were supposed to be. So these are a nice looking unit, the bases are lovely and the colours are fantastic. This is the sort of studio thing you should be showing off with your new releases, this level of quality. Look at that Shade Runner. That's really cool. Shade Runners utilise a blink pack reminiscent of the Warp Spider's jump generators to body flicker across the battlefield. Yeah, that sounds great. That's my exact style of play in most video games that let me do it. That's fantastic. Brilliant model. Really interesting, and a very interesting colour scheme. A coterie of captains. Shout out to the Howling Griffins at the bottom here. Not having a good day by the look of it. Lovely painting, some really nice freehand, some good texture work on the banner, and a good mixture of bits from Eldar, Dark Eldar, all over the place. And one of my favourite headdresses in the entire Eldar range, but merged together with a Dark Eldar, or that may actually be the, it's the head from the, what's his name, the Bladey dude, I can't remember. I cannot remember his name. He's the one that follows your brain around. But that's a really cool model. Lovely basing work. Look how good that base looks. That's brilliant. Another solid model. Great work on the hair. Lovely sort of soft pinky purple undertones. But it's still clearly white hair. The face works really well. Great banner work. Lovely sort of a mixture of the Dark Eldar and Eldar aesthetics here. And he's broken down his colour scheme as well, which is really, really cool. Well, that's fantastic. I really like that. That's a great article. I'm going to have some time and look through these really at details. But, the reason that these guys are kind of interesting to me is if you've been following the Rofa 9 series, there have been mention of Xenos Corsairs in the story. And they are Eldar Corsairs, because who else were they going to be? And you may have seen, if you've been on to the old Discord with us, that I have been doing some artwork. And I thought I'd share that with you now. Now, it's not finished. It's not even close to being finished. But I thought I would show you what I'm working on at the moment. And that is my Eldar Corsair. And this is a sort of Corsair Farseer or Psyker of some sort. And they are supposed to be sort of remnants of the Elatok craft world who have turned to piracy and turned to sort of basically becoming like the proto Ynnari. They're worshipping the goddess of death, and they're causing all sorts of naughtiness and being generally nasty people. And it's far from done, and yes, I've had many comments about the thick thigh save lives, but I quite like it. I've got a shape in mind for this, and it's doing everything I want it to do. I like to think it hasn't been like overly sexualized. I think it's just, what a woman's form generally is. It's taken inspiration from things like Jane Czar, but also some of the Dark Eldar style helmets, some inspirations from things like the Night Lords, And then some classic like Rogue Trader era artwork, where the Elatok were often shown in this blue-grey armour, with a lot of sort of ginger hair a lot of the time and sort of yellowy gold helmets. And that's the aesthetic I'm going for here. So I just wanted to share that with you guys as I'm working, because I'm enjoying working on this, and when it's finished I want to show you the whole thing. And yeah, I hope you guys can enjoy this. If you have any suggestions, please drop them down below. I haven't drawn a lot recently myself, so this is, you know, it's a learning process for me. Yeah, I'd love some feedback from you. I'd love some comments. I'd love your comments about this wonderful hobby article. You know, I have to praise Games Workshop when they do something right. I've said this before, we have to always support them when they do things right. We can't always just dunk on them, because sometimes they do make an effort and they do show us some stuff that is really good. And it's clear that there are guys working at Games Workshop who still have a load of passion. So come read this article, let me know what you think, let me know which one is your favourite character. I think mine has to be this guy, just because of the sort of the Tyrannic Chariot style helmet. I also like this because of the blink drive. So yeah, come and have a look, come and let us know what you think, give us some feedback. And as always guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much. If you want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribing is free. If you're spending some money in the UK, I recommend going to Element Games, because you can get your models there cheaper than you can at Games Workshop. I don't have a referral link, but if you use my code of JAM737, that'll double the amount of reward points you get. You save up enough points, maybe you can get yourself some Eldar for free. I've done it before. Come join me in Discord if you want to hear the dirty stories of me getting models for free. And yeah, I'm happy to have you. I'd love to see, chat with you guys. Love seeing the models you guys post in there, as always. So thanks. Have a great day. Remember, it's Friday. It's the weekend, guys. Let's get our freak on. Have a great day. Bye-bye.